The path to good paying jobs for communities is innovation. We ask people to confront reality. Where are they on the life cycle curve? Are they going up or going down? So we've measured companies. We've asked them where they are on the curve. They tell us which number they are. And then we've looked at them. And in the past 3 years, over the past 3 years, those companies on the left side of the curve have grown 141% in sales. That's growth over the last 3 years in one of the toughest of economies. Not only have they grown sales, but their profit margins have nearly doubled. They're increasing sales and making more money. These findings confirm what Georgia Tech has found in 2 separate studies. The companies whose self-reported strategy is innovation make more money. They make a higher profit margin than those focused on voice of the customer, quality, quick delivery, or low cost. In fact, those companies that are proactive have grown employees over the past 3 years. And not only have they grown employees, but they've grown high-quality jobs. The Georgia Tech study shows that those companies focused on innovation as their primary growth strategy, on average, pay employees more money. If you want good jobs in your economy, innovation is the path to good quality jobs. Now, those companies that have done well, it isn't some magic of where they were. Because in fact, what we find is when we ask them where they are versus 3 years ago, their percentage of sales to new customers and in new products and services has grown significantly. In other words, it isn't that they were lucky, it's that they had the skills and the culture to adapt. That as the world changed, they adapt. And that gave them a resilience. These are the folks that we need to grow jobs and wealth in our communities. With innovation, you restart your profitability. Now, what prevents innovation? A couple things. First off, national research shows that 15% of company owners are proactive, 85% are reactive, and there's 3 degrees of reactive. The proactive are the people that are going to lead instead of following. These are the people we need to nurture. We need to nurture the proactive, and we need to take some of those that are somewhat reactive and highly reactive, and we need to find ways to accelerate them into being proactive by giving them a disciplined system. Now, CEOs tell us, though, that there's 2 other problems. One is it can take a long time to see results from innovation, and innovation can be very risky. So that's why innovation engineering is focused, laser focused on helping you increase innovation speed and decrease risk. We do this through innovation leadership communities, which is a 3-phase process. Phase 1 is to accelerate some proactive, get some thought leaders to drive it. Phase 2 is to connect the community, creating a community innovation marketplace. And phase 3 is to restart the reactive. We can't give up on the 85%. We need to restart them, those companies and industries in our communities, to get them growing again. Accelerating the proactive. Generally, what we'll do is we'll take 6 proactive companies, meet with them every week, every month, every quarter, and we guarantee their success because we need these thought leaders to set off the chain reaction to create innovation in the community, focusing on new customers, current customers, technology, export. We meet with them individually as a company, and then on a monthly basis, we have CEO innovation forums where the CEOs from the organization get together to be able to talk about what's working, what's not working, and to get hints on how they can accelerate it. This group forms the nucleus for the transformation that will happen in your community. We do this through the classic process: accelerate existing projects, educate them, and take them through cultural change to transform their culture. Phase 2, connect the community. The goal is to connect your community to the world. Through the USA National Innovation Marketplace, which is brought to you by NIST MEP of the Department of Commerce, we have billions in innovations, over $1 billion in buying requests. These are things where if you can invent a solution, companies will pay you for. Companies in Ohio are now selling into Scotland. They're selling into Finland. Companies in Kansas are selling to Europe as well. It's happening as people are making connections where small companies who've got the skills and the abilities are now making connections to compete on the global stage. We also list thousands of manufacturing and experts, from all of the university experts, the wonderful assets that we have so we can connect to them, to the skills of the contract manufacturers that we have in our local community, so that more work gets connected in your community to grow jobs and wealth. It's a digital hub plus a human networks. And the system's designed to take the digital hub to connect your community to the nation, to the world, and then providing resources for the human networks to be able to facilitate connections to help us increase speed and decrease risk with innovation. Phase 3 is to restart the reactive. Restarting established companies. I mean, quite frankly, folks, 85% of companies are reactive, and they need a jolt to get them going. Now, oftentimes for them, we have to go much more intense. They need much more intensive care. So what we found to be very effective is to take 5 next-generation managers for 5 days. The owner, the CEO, doesn't attend till day 5. We focus them on ideas for new and current customers, and rather than 7-day cycles of plan, do, study, act, we take them through 1-hour cycles. Ideas are created, ideas are died. Ideas are created, ideas are died. Black belts work with them front line, forcing them to think quicker, harder, faster than they ever have before. Now, we've done 10 pilots, presented about 50 ideas. Because see, at the end of day 5, the CEO comes in and the employees pitch ideas for growing the organization. The CEO says either yes or no. In the pilots, 80% of ideas are getting a yes from the CEO. Now, this system has been proven to be extremely effective to get established companies that are reactive moving again. It also can be used to accelerate startups. There's a test going on in Maine and one going on in Louisiana to take folks where it normally took 9 months for a startup to get there and accelerate it down to 5 days. Restarting the reactive. 3 steps. Accelerate the proactive, connect the community, restart the reactives. It's not theory, it's real. In various forms, it's being done in states right now, being used to help grow jobs and wealth in the community. Innovation engineering, a management system to help your community increase innovation speed and decrease risk.